Boys, new week, new money. And I'm sure you guys all hear me, right? Give me a nice little thumbs up if you guys can all hear me via YouTube on Instagram. I am also live on AF Sports. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you guys can listen and hear me perfectly, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Perfect. You guys know last time out, I had a little bit of issues with the microphone, fixed it, and we're ready to go. So I'm going to give it a couple seconds here, see how many people join. And from there, we'll start with the analysis. Last week, I told you guys on the live streams, I'm going to do a challenge, and I'm going to do it starting today. So we're going to do a ladder challenge, and this ladder challenge is only on the streams. Along with that, too, at the end, I'm going to do a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to cover majority of the games from the slate, and I'm going to give you guys my main play of the day, along with giving you guys a sharp trap that I believe is happening today in a lot of games. There's a lot of good games, but I believe a lot of these games are set up as a sharp trap, and I'll cover what that is in just 1 second. Now, college basketball, over the last 26 plays, we've been dominating 16-8, $25,000 worth of profits. Yesterday, we did start at 0-2. Transparent as always, guys. I posted it on my YouTube and I posted it on my Instagram stories as well. Now, today, let's talk a little bit about game number 1, which starts in 30 minutes, and that is Purdue versus Michigan. Line opened up in favor of Michigan at -1.5 in majority of the books. Currently sitting at -2.5 in majority of the books, and Michigan has lopsided action. What is lopsided action? They have all the bets and all the money going in their favor. Michigan is the number 1 defensive team in the nation and in their conference, and number 2 offensively. They've dominated every single team this season. They're 24-1. I'll be completely honest with you guys. My lean would be Purdue there, but that's such a stay away game. There's much better value on the board. For me personally, I'm going to stay away from that. To me, that smells like a sharp trap. Vegas wants everybody to go to Purdue, and Michigan is probably going to end up winning in this situation. It's my opinion. I'm going to stay away from that game. Now, game number 2, that stands out quite a bit to me today. Again, in one of those games that I just don't make sense of it, and a lot of people are saying that Iowa is the play. After this game, I'm going to give you guys my main official plays and cover 2 more games as well. Nebraska opened up at -1.5, and Iowa flipped to -1.5 with all the money on Nebraska right now, right? Iowa doesn't lead in any of the categories that we want them to lead in. As a matter of fact, Nebraska is the much better team, comparatively both, and along with that, 2 strength of schedule benefits Nebraska in this situation. I would stay away from that game. I know Iowa seems attractive because Nebraska has all the money and the line flipped, but to me, that's just another angle that it doesn't make sense. And just because you see reverse line movement does not mean that you should take that game, right? You want to make sense of those situations and from there attack that game a little bit better. And I see that we haven't had an issue once today on YouTube with the microphone. That is fantastic, team. Now let's transition on to the game that I like the most for today. And after that, I'll give you guys 2 more leans that I absolutely love for today. And this is the main play of the day, and it's for $5,000. And I've already locked it in, so make sure you guys pay attention to what I'm talking about right here. Ohio State opened up at -1.5 in Ohio State versus Wisconsin. Earlier in the day, Wisconsin was a -1.5 point favorite, and right now, Ohio State, the majority of the books, is sitting as a -1 point favorite. The money and support in this situation isn't too lopsided by any means. As a matter of fact, Ohio State's attracting more handle in the situation. 28% of the bets and 46% of the handle. Wisconsin's attracting a lot of the public. They're attracting 70% of the bets on the money line and on the spread. And right now, the line flipped to Ohio State -1.5. Ohio State is at home in this spot, team. They're 11-3 at home. Now, there are some key injuries coming into play like Mobley. Their second leading scorer is officially out for today, but they still have Thornton. This kid can ball, especially at home. They defend well and they play much better at home. Statistically speaking, Ohio State leads in majority of the categories at home as well, team. Ohio State, to me, is a great play today. It's a great game. They're at home, a great bounce back spot from the last few games that they've been playing, and Thornton is the best player in that court. Main play for today. Again, I'll name it again. Ohio State, $5,000 on the money line. On the money line. Now, a game that also stood out today that I did not cover in the YouTube channel today was Texas Tech versus Arizona State. This game is in Arizona State. Line opened up in favor of Texas Tech at -8.5, and it's gone down to 6.5. And 80% of the money and bets are going to Texas Tech in this situation. Strength of schedule, Arizona has faced a tough strength of schedule. They're 15th compared to 10th for Texas Tech. Now, the main concern for this game is injuries. Arizona State has a couple players questionable coming into this game, and this game's at 11 p.m. tonight. So it's a game that I'm liking Arizona State a little bit more just because of the reverse line movement and because you're playing home. And Texas Tech just had a huge game versus Arizona. This is a big time letdown spots that majority of investors that do this are looking for. Letdown spots. What do you do in any investments? You buy low and you sell high. Texas Tech would be a sell high situation after they just beat Arizona in Arizona, now going to Arizona State. So I do like this angle for Arizona State. Quite a bit team. Lastly, the last game I'll cover for you guys, and I'll answer questions, give you guys the challenge, and I'll announce the giveaway. I like Bowling Green today. Bowling Green, one of those games that's probably not in your radar. Bowling Green right now opened up at -1.5, pushed up to -3.5 earlier in the day, now sitting at -2.5. Kent's attracting majority of the bets, yet the line is still sitting in favor of Bowling Green. The issue that I do not like with this game is that I like Bowling Green on the money line. And on Kalshi predictive markets, this money line is sitting at -180, -190. On Hard Rock, it's sitting a little bit less. So I'm not going to bite that. You guys know me. I don't take -200 plays. And if you have somebody that's taking -200 plays consistently, you should start following them because that's bullshit. Anybody can pick a favorite and give you guys winners like that, right? You want to find odds that make sense. Now, Miami, Ohio, Massachusetts. Line opened up at 3.5, sitting at 2.5. An undefeated team with 80% of the money and bets going to them, and the line's pushing down. That to me is a little bit telling. I'm not going to touch a game against a team that's undefeated this season, but it's a telling movement nonetheless. Now, team, let's transition on and let's talk about the challenge. A lot of you guys have joined because of the challenge, and a lot of you guys have joined because of the giveaway. And as I promised, I'm going to do this every single day at 6 p.m. for you guys. Now, before I give you guys the challenge plays, if you guys are learning, if you guys are growing, share this show, this live stream with a couple buddies that like to sports bet. That's all I ask for in return for giving you guys this free winner and free information. And along with that too, team, give me a subscribe. Now, with that said, I'm going to start the challenge today, and this is a ladder challenge. It is a ladder challenge. Now, a lot of you guys have been messaging me, hey, Fred, I'm ready to go all in on this ladder challenge. Do not go all in, man. This is an experiment. You want to invest, not gamble. Throw a little bit on this, a small percentage, and let's see if we can flip this up. Now, today is day one, and we're going to start this challenge with $100. Plain and simple, we're going to start it with Ohio State money line. 100 to win $194. And tomorrow's bet will be $194 to win X amount, and we're going to continue doing that over and over. So Ohio State is the play for today. Now, lastly, team, I know I've been getting a lot of messages here. I'm not going to answer all these questions, but I am going to do a giveaway. And the giveaway will be the following, guys. AF Sports Instagram or my last YouTube video, you guys are going to post 3 plays. 3 plays at the spread, no money lines. Whoever gets the 3 picks correct first will win $100. The money will be sent to you guys tomorrow morning because majority of the games will be at night, and I'll probably be asleep by then. So comment on my last AF Sports post, the 3 picks that you guys have, or on my last YouTube post, the last 3 picks, the 3 picks that you guys have for tonight, and you guys will enter this giveaway. And we're going to start doing this every day. We're going to keep it tight. We're going to keep it happy. And we're going to give you guys some sort of excitement to actually go back and implement the system, guys. So do not post them here in the comments. Post them on the YouTube video because that's where I'm going to be checking the last video for today or on my last AF Sports post. Now, lastly, team, if you guys have any questions, I'm going to answer a couple questions here. Shoot away if you guys want me to analyze any sorts of game. Go ahead and ask me that right now. I'll give it a couple minutes, and then we'll go from there. Where do you get the confirmation of an injury player if he's in or if he's out? For NBA, Underground NBA, it's a Twitter account where they give you access and a lot of information. That's the best one. When it comes to college basketball, man, you have to search the team, right? So if it's a team that you don't know too much about, like Tulsa or Wichita State, you search Wichita State basketball. And for the most part, there's going to be pages that give you information about the injury reports for those teams. So make sure you're looking at Twitter. Twitter gives you a lot of information every day regarding injuries, regarding money, bets, and splits. A lot of you guys ask me, hey, man, where do I check the splits if I don't have VSIN and I'm not paying $20 for that? BetMGM posts that pretty much every day for free for you guys. So you don't have to pay. Now, if you guys want more resources, then you have VSIN for that, right? But make sure you guys are looking at Twitter for all that stuff. What's a better deal, Winnable or your community? Can you break it down? Great question. So the community is for people that want to learn, that want to be in a community learning via videos like you're seeing right here. And you get my plays as well. Now, you do got to put a little bit more work. If you want just my tickets in place and not have to deal with watching a video or dealing with people in the community, then that's what Winnable's for. It's straightforward. Not everybody has the time to look at all the videos. So that's what school's a little bit better for. You said no money line or on the giveaway. Yes, no money line. You have to be at the spread in order to access the giveaway. You have Twitter? Not really, man. I haven't been utilizing Twitter too much. Yeah, Fred, no gatekeeping. I'm not gatekeeping shit, brother. But that is it for today, team. That is it for today. We're going to start making this better. Tomorrow, what I plan on doing is answering some key questions that you guys may have, right? I'm going to post a poll on AF Sports, going to see what questions you guys may want to know a little bit more about. And I'm going to start breaking that down in these videos moving forward, team. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream for today. It's getting better. No microphone issues, especially here on the YouTube channel, team. And lastly, I answered a couple more questions, guys. So plays will be sent out to the VIP community. If you guys have that main play, if you guys just joined Ohio State Moneyline, guys. Next video, next live stream will be tomorrow. Remember, comment your 3 picks. 10 to the giveaway for today. Tomorrow morning, I'll announce who the winner is based on who got those 3 picks correct. All right, team. Let's win the day. Let's dominate. Enjoy your night. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.